I got a side beat. Boy. Man, they wanna know how I'm living. They wanna know what I'm sipping. My brother told me save it. These bitches tell me spin it. We got crack like the 80s. I let my baby whip it. He hit her with a one. Should we call it Chauncey Billups?
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Xposed Podcast Live. Season 2, Episode 2. I told y'all we was coming back at Season 2. And we in here. And y'all see, we chilling. We having fun. Got Day over there. It's co-host. T-Rod. Bart. Sean Dunn. Hot Rod. He's speaking up and shit. Yeah, let's go, man. Today we talking about whatever. Today we getting on literally whatever. We just gonna have a conversation amongst us. We always have conversations like this, you know, in different formats. So we just gonna kick it today, man. Y'all gonna get the chance to see the behind the scenes work for real. So one thing we do need to touch on though is that Atlanta All-Star Weekend shit, because that shit was crazy. You saw them getting out of the U-Hauls? Nigga, it was in the back of the U-Hauls. Like, I was trying to really understand, bro, I was really trying to understand it, because I'm like, man, hey, why the fuck is y'all in the back of the U-Hauls? Like, is it that serious?
I see my nigga, he said, shit, for real, out of everybody in Atlanta this weekend, I think them bitches won for real.
Yeah.
Hey, they got their stay.
But this is
they got their wheels.
I just want to know how they shower.
Yeah, how was they shower?
I don't wash your ass.
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Bird bath, whole ass.
Hey, they was using the gas station soap, walking out itching and ashy and shit. That's nasty, dog. That's really nasty. That's nasty as fuck.
That Bath and Body Works Victoria's Secret lotion and shit.
Throwing on cocoa butter and shit.
What y'all think about them bird baths?
Oh, that's nasty. Wait. You talking about personally or like if you see a hoe do it?
If a bitch pull up on you and she took a bird bath, you gonna know she took that bird bath.
You gonna know you took.
Oh hell yeah, you gonna smell that much. That much don't go.
But you gonna call her back though.
No, you musty, I can't do it. I said you musty, I can't do it.
No, that's the pussy part.
You're white. We're not saying that circumstances don't, come to that, but come on, baby. If you coming over musty, like,
nah, for real.
You can't do that.
I was just saying shit happened, but if you about to link with somebody, then
you gotta reschedule or something.
Yeah, for real. You gotta chill.
You gotta have your hygiene together. Don't come around with that.
Nah,
shit.
You gotta chill,
man. Like,
you gotta chill for that.
You know you stink. If I smell you can smell.
And that's exactly why.
And that's just fact.
Bottom line of it is, man, don't be taking bird baths. Don't be in the back of U-Hauls in Atlanta and shit, because for real, niggas see y'all, and this is the thing. There's gonna be videos of y'all with y'all keep like, and y'all kids gonna see that shit, and they gonna point and be like, that's my motherfucking mama, and it's like, bro, like, what you gonna do if that's your mama? Man, what you gonna do if that's your auntie? Come on, bro.
About somebody, that speak volumes.
That speak volumes, dog.
Like that shit. You look bad. You look thirsty for real.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to get saved.
Hey. It was busting though.
They had a lot of energy build up.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, this shit out here getting crazy. Like, and that's why it's like, what do y'all think is important to this generation?
Yeah. Like this generation?
Like what do y'all think is important? Like as a whole, as you can say, and not just what's important to you, but as an average, what do you think the things that matters within this generation type shit?
I would say number one, off the top of my head, motherfuckers being authentic and true to themselves. A lot of motherfuckers playing keep up with everybody on social media, popular and shit right now.
Yeah.
So everybody keeping up this little fake narrative of their
life.
life.
Bro, like
they
people portray images that they not really from type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you really got people, really from like the real life suburbs, but since looking gangster and being tough is really like what's hot right now. Everybody want to portray that image until it's really that time to really like bring it out of you, and then like now your mama might be having to come get you from the precinct, or she might be having to like.
I'm gonna tell y'all, rip that shit from rap culture, no cap. I ain't gonna beat you the music hard for sure, but at the end of the day, like it's just human too. Everybody want to be admired, everybody want to be respected and shit. And you know, niggas listen to music all motherfucking day, motherfuckers get high, drunk, whatever. The other shit they hear, so they try to make their reality based off little fictional shit to entertain.
Yeah.
TV shows, motherfucking music, movies and all that. Like
Man.
motherfuckers,
It's crazy though, cause the same shit you was saying, like how motherfucking your mom might have to come get you out of the precinct. It's fucked up, cause nowadays like everybody want to portray this image, like you know what I'm saying. I'm street. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
They make
I'm
on
getting
jail,
money, but
cool.
like,
That shit
why
ain't
have
cool.
people
That
in your
shit's
business?
retarded.
Like,
Getting
you know
shot
what I'm
and
saying?
shit,
Yeah,
like,
like,
niggas-
I ain't
niggas-
never
the thing-
wanted to go to jail.
Yeah,
Hell
never in my life.
I ain't
Never in my
gonna
life.
niggas
Never
be,
in my
I,
life.
I could be wrong, but I be feeling like niggas be geek just to say they be the fucking case. Like, fuck that, I'm cool, nigga. I don't want to case.
Yeah, bring me.
Shit.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, no, nigga.
And shit happened again. Life happened, bro. But it's one thing.
And it ain't no judgment to niggas that
Yeah, no
don't do
judgment
that.
at all.
No judgment at
No
all.
judgment at all.
Because we all,
I'm
but
just
at the same
saying,
time, bro, that's not cool. That's not what you're going for. And that ain't even an image you want to really portray to the kids out here. The thing is, what kills me with niggas, man, is niggas don't think about the kids that's watching you. You feel me? Like, nigga, I talk about all the time, bro. My 5 little brothers, man.
I got
And
5 little ones too.
nigga, talk about my 5 little brothers all the time, because nigga, I do everything to make sure that they see me and they be like, man, I can look up to that
lead
nigga.
by example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
That's
like,
my
every
biggest thing.
time.
Even with the little bros, shit. All my younger people, little cousins, my daughter, you know what I'm saying, my little sister. I'm trying to, you know, even for the ladies, like I said, my little sister, my daughter, I'm trying to be a guy that they can look at as an example of a guy that they can be with. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, because when you showing them this lifestyle and shit, like they gonna pick up like, oh, that's what I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to that. That's what makes me comfortable.
Exactly.
No. What I'm going to portray is I'm going to portray a different lifestyle that really do make you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? We're going to protect you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to do the right things. We're going to keep you away from trouble.
Take you
Keep
on
you,
dates,
you know what I'm saying?
like, yeah,
Treat
so-
you like you need to be treated.
treat
Take you
like a
on
lady
dates and
party.
shit like
Real
that.
talk.
That's the shit
Yes,
that
I got 2 little sisters, bro. You know, Mariah, she just turned
And
20.
they grown.
Yeah, she's
20
20 now. Yeah,
Jeez.
this and now she's 15. It's like I said, I don't even play that role, like being an overprotective big bro. Like in the day, you know, life happened and people gotta grow up. So I give my little sister advice, both of them, advice on how to move, deal with boys, the different circumstances of life and all that. But in the day, I ain't gonna be too overbearing to where they can't make their own mistakes and learn from it. Because you know, you shutter somebody too much, they gonna get in the real world and not know how to handle nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, shit, having my first goddaughter, his daughter, I'm just seeing a different lifestyle, being protected. You know,
Yeah.
and just watching her grow, that's amazing. So
Yeah.
that's love for real.
Probably real
Like,
stuff.
like, I think like everything within this generation, we need to take away the fact that we can impart on the next generation. You feel me? Because the world, as I see it, is getting worse and worse. So why not try to change the narrative, man? Shit getting deep out this
It's getting
bitch.
out of hand for real.
Man, shit getting
Just hearing
deep
about
out
like
here.
all these everyday shooting out in public
Every
places.
day.
You just
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
it's like, bro, these
Man.
young people really just
Hilarious.
don't care. And
They
they're not
hilarious.
thinking,
It was a
bro.
Bro, it was a
Hilarious.
shooting at the lyrics today.
Exactly.
Like,
And this is the second
Shooting
one
at
in
the
2
lyrics
weeks.
today.
man.
Now,
Would you say
to
that?
clear it up, today is Monday, March 15th. Back to the story. But yeah,
You said,
nigga, it's shootings.
you said they don't care though?
Yeah.
Young people don't
Nah,
care.
they just out here reckless.
Hey,
Again,
bro.
You know what? I had a conversation at work today. I asked my manager. I said this. I said, "Do you carry?" He said, "No. I think that's the stupidest thing ever." Da-da-da-da-da. I said, "What? How
But
can
you
you
know
say that's
how
the
he
stupidest
is.
thing? You live in America." He talking about, yeah, because that's why the numbers are going up. But my thing is this. It's crazy. It ain't about what you gonna do with your gun. It's about the
what
crazy
somebody else-
motherfuckers that's doing around
Exactly.
here. Like this nigga shooting at Polaris. Like
Who's
this
not
white, like
licensed
this
to
white
carry?
people running down the fucking street with an AR shooting people.
Literally.
Like what the fuck? I'm gonna protect me and mine at all times. You feel
it's
me?
the people
That's
who
You know what I'm saying? Like,
who's not licensed. That's
Because
out
if
here
you don't, who
doing
will?
reckless shit.
If you don't, who will?
If
You
you
gonna
don't,
be
who
out
will?
there
It
fucking
don't matter.
down
It
bad.
don't
Like
matter.
it's gonna be too
It
late.
don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? That don't even make no
And then
sense.
it's gonna
That
be
don't
what it
even
could
make
have,
no
should have, and I wish and I wish.
Mhm.
So you gotta
What y'all,
understand from that perspective.
What y'all think about what's y'all's perspective on dating in 2021? Being 23, 24, 25, mid 20 to your 30s.
I feel like nowadays it's a lot of expectations
Too
just
much.
off of the internet.
Off of the internet.
Look,
And the
bro.
thing is,
Oh my God.
bro,
Yeah.
the shit is so retarded, bro. The shit's so retarded because people be saying certain relationships is goals. The thing was, I wasn't even gonna touch on this.
Right.
I wasn't even gonna touch on this, but the Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan situation is so corny to me, dog. Like it's just because it's just like that's giving people a false reality of what love really is. These motherfuckers is acting like they love each other. Now, granted, we don't know how long they've been messing with each other. We don't know.
We don't.
I
know.
also want to know why people are so invested into celebrities' lives.
That's my thing. And then people post this shit be like goals and all. I don't know.
Like, y'all don't know the ins and outs and what they really going through. So how is it goals? Like your goals should be like
what you can attain.
Yeah, like what you really want in a like relationship type shit. Like
Side note,
you want to, you know, like that can only be your real own goals.
Okay.
You know what? Dating, but motherfuckers, everybody be fucking up, men and women. I'm holding everybody accountable. Fucking everybody be tripping on that whole loyalty shit. Like yeah, that shit's 100. But be realistic, bro. Off rip. Like as a woman, bro, okay, you've been texting this nigga for a week. Y'all went on one date. You find out he talking to another bitch.
Can you be mad? Can she
Really? I just met you, shorty. Other than attractive.
All right.
You look good. I'm just saying I don't have an emotional attachment to you.
There's no
loyal
emotional
to you.
When you went on one date with somebody, you know what I'm saying?
You literally look good. That's all. I don't have no emotional attachment.
As a female,
he going hard.
From a female perspective,
I said, yeah, he going there. He took it.
Hey, side note, yeah, I feel like
How long did it take though? Like,
but look,
when you be loyal, how long did it take? How many days?
I feel like
I don't quantify time.
Wait, I feel like from a
Okay.
female's perspective though, they feel like
It's
if
a vibe.
y'all texting and going on dates, they feel like they're giving you their time and that you a nigga. It's not even that. Like I feel like they don't understand dating and being in a relationship.
Okay. I want to touch up on what he said though. You said how much time before you should start being loyal and committing to that one person? How many dates? Like
Yeah, like when do it get serious? When do you count it as
I don't really
serious?
quantify time.
Depending on how you feel, bro.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
know,
like-
I
like-
talk about it.
like,
When I know.
Why is it
When I know, I know.
Say that, the reason
When I know, I know.
But what
No
you
cap. When I know, I
judge-
know.
What you judging off of is you gotta have that pure trust in a person. Like
Yes.
because the thing is, how can I fully commit to you if I don't know if you fully committed to me?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But at the same, it's that too. I ain't discrediting it. It's that too. But it's also, you know, like when you can invest in a person when you really
know that guy, you know,
I
see what you
I can't explain it, but I fuck with
You
you.
feel it.
Yeah, I can't.
You
I
just
fuck with you.
feel it.
Whatever you got going on, I fuck with you.
You just feel it.
Yeah, and you know that shit. When you feel that shit, niggas know.
Bro,
A nigga know if you
your
fucking
gut
with
feeling?
Yeah, a nigga
Your
know.
gut never gonna lie to you.
Yeah, a
Hey,
nigga know.
ladies, if y'all watching this, now y'all got some input on how the niggas is feeling, you know.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Y'all be trying to act like niggas ain't shit, you know what I mean?
No, niggas be chilling and shit. We just be chilling.
We
Yeah,
chilling
niggas
and
be
going off
chilling.
vibe,
Yeah.
bro.
I got
Your
it.
vibe,
bro.
your vibe is gonna dictate the way this gonna go. Your vibe is gonna dictate
I
that.
gotta be
'Cause it
realistic
can go.
too.
Wait. How y'all feel about titles though?
Titles? Ooh.
I don't like titles.
Titles
Because it's
ain't
like
shit.
either we rock, either you my girl, or but you gotta. It's something in between when she your girl to she just a friend. It's something in between that and whatever they choose to label that as. I ain't gonna go around and do all that.
Hey,
shit.
But then look, I feel like we didn't got to the point to where nowadays we could really kind of be honest, as if we just trying to hit.
Yeah.
Or if we just
You can be 100 about
if we
it.
really
Yeah,
just
no
trying to
problem.
pursue
You can be
you
100
and
about it.
actually go on
Yeah.
dates and shit.
Yeah.
Like females that made it to the point to where they claim they want it real and raw. All right,
Respect.
Bro, and if you
Like,
say no, but for real, no cap. And this ain't to put my business out here, but I done had experiences. You looking at the camera, you get nervous.
Go ahead.
But I know.
Go ahead.
I'm just
Go ahead,
saying.
say that.
The thing is, bro, I done had experiences where, like, I was 100 about that.
Mhm.
In situations where I was 100 about it, and it was for the most part. I would say for the most part, it was reciprocated.
Bro,
like,
yeah,
it was
like, some
like
females-
it was all good because they just want you to be 100 about
But
it.
look,
It was all good.
they be thinking once you start You can be 100 and she can be with it. Y'all start fucking around doing what y'all do. Then she think, oh yeah, we done smacked like 7 times. We been kicking for a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's what
That's what we however long, not no specific number. But they might think, oh, because y'all kicking it still. She might think your mind changed. Like, no, I'm just having fun, enjoying my time. I'm still for the same way. So we need to have a conversation again.
That's a very good point, bro.
I feel like that's when y'all.
But this is
y'all gotta have that conversation though, like
hypothetically speaking.
on like some this ain't that for real. Like you remember that though. Like this is just basically just set.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna bitch you. I done play. I was sorry a couple of times, but at the end of the day, y'all know the kind of nigga I is. I'm genuine, and there was a couple of times, nigga, I could tell, you know, shit got there, we kicking up, and you know, I'm about to, you know, da 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 da. Mm-hmm. But I can tell we on different pages. She about to give it up to me on the impression of, oh, this my baby, this my boyfriend. Whole time, like, it's not that.
We can't.
And then the kind of nigga I am, like, it ain't even that. I'm not even gonna enjoy it if I know I feel like I'm tricking you out your pussy for real. Some real shit.
You can keep it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, so I want to ask y'all this: do y'all think it's how do you think it's important to basically check in? Say if you is fucking with a shorty and you think you just having fun, y'all just fucking whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's important to check in with her every here and there and be like, I just want to let you know, like,
the vibes, because asking at the wrong time, bro, throw shit off.
If it start with honesty, bro, the whole shit just gotta be honest. And like, y'all just gotta be real with each other. Yeah. So like, if you feel like you gotta just like remind her, just throw a little hint, and like,
you know what I'm saying. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it player.
Like just
don't overcommit.
Yeah, just
that's
like,
where you go wrong. Niggas don't
overcommit. And then if you say shit that you don't mean that, bro. Don't do that to yourself.
I've been there before once. I ain't gonna cap. Shit.
It happens, bro. It happens. But at the end of the day, bro. What we basically saying is, man, is that dating out here it's a different experience than what niggas was experiencing before.
I got one more thing to say for your transition. If I'm allowed to. Coolio. So look, we be double standard. We grown now. Now you charge shit to the game. But before, as young niggas, we used to double standard. Like, we find out a girl talking to multiple niggas. We got our little, we got our shit to say. But if we're gonna be 100, we grown now. How the fuck is motherfuckers really supposed to know what they like and what they don't like if they're not out here experiencing? I'm not personally, I'm not gonna trip off you.
You know what?
One question I
That's
hate.
A very good question.
One question I hate is when people ask, like, and I think we get to the point now, we grown, people aren't really asking that now, but I used to hate, what's your body count?
Oh, no, don't ask that.
Don't ask me that. Because it's the thing.
I'm
not going to ask you that. I don't want to know. Yeah, I'm cool. If I feel you got a lot of bodies, that's cool. I'm going to make sure you're good. That's cool. If you got a lot of bodies, that's cool. It ain't a problem. Like, you like having fun.
She tell me 50, I'm going to be mad, bro.
Bro, I'm not answering for that.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a curious ass nigga. I'm a curious nigga. I'm not gonna beat you. It might be mature on my part, but I'm gonna probably ask.
No,
I'm gonna talk into the game. Like, whatever happened. Whatever you tell me, shit. Maybe I like it, maybe I don't. But I'm a curious ass nigga. I know eventually I'm gonna ask, just out of curiosity.
No, I ain't gonna never
ask.
That's
just me. Yeah, that might be mature on my part, but shit.
Man, at the end of the day, dating this shit is wild.
Man,
period.
It is, bro.
This shit is wild.
Stay off the fucking internet.
Yeah, man. Stay off the internet. And it's the thing. It ain't just the females and it ain't just the guys. It's both parties, man. Everybody adding to this toxic shit. Call it toxic. I don't know what the fuck to call it, but call it toxic.
Date multiple people and like seeing what you really like and don't like.
Yeah. So to speak on what he was saying, I feel like you can't really know what it is what you looking for in a person unless you are out here experiencing. Mm-hmm. But also too, I feel like the most important factor in that, I feel like you need to focus on yourself 100. First and foremost. 100. Instead of investing your time into all these different things, 100. You know what I'm saying, and searching like, I don't know, do I like this type of person, do I like this type of person?
Once you learn yourself,
sit back, you ain't gotta do all that, sit back, you know what I'm saying? Figure out what it is that you like. Figure out where you stand. You feel me? And then figure out how this person can build, can add to you. You know what I'm saying?
How you add to if you don't love yourself, how you gonna have the ability to be able to love somebody else?
Exactly.
Somebody else could love you so perfectly.
how can't you like really like yourself, but you like this person so much? It's not gonna match up because you never gonna have you never gonna have respect for yourself for at the end of the day. You gonna do whatever it is for that person, but you gonna like let yourself go without before they go without.
You're not even gonna be able to receive healthy love. Like I said, a motherfucker, he might love the fuck out of you, but because you don't love yourself, he like, oh, you look good today, baby, da 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 da. You think you're lying, and you
like, and my bad to cut you off.
Cool.
But I feel like with us talking about the way people find themselves, I feel like in a lot of cases, a lot of people don't really talk about it no more because these days it's becoming a strain. But I feel the father is who gives the identity. So us being black men in here, you know what I mean? Like us being black men in here, y'all two fathers. Like, how is it? What is y'all process? Like, what is y'all thought process in raising kids and all this?
I can say this. I can tell you this right off the top. I gotta hear what he gotta say because our situations is different. He got a boy, I got a girl.
Yeah.
So for me,
exactly.
It's like, you know, I can't really give her identity because I can't.
You can. No, you do. You do.
I can, but we're not the same.
You teach her. You teach her.
She's gonna grow up.
You teach her worth.
I teach her worth for sure.
You teach her worth.
She gonna grow up to be a woman, and like I already told y'all, I gotta be. You know what I'm saying? I want to set the example of the type of guy. I want to be somebody. I want her to. I would like her for her to be with someone like myself, but I can't create that. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is, you know, teach her. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's not a person that's identical to me, as long as it's a guy that got good morals and, you know what I'm saying, and treat my daughter with respect type shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And
so you done already thought as her like dating?
Nah, I ain't never thought about it. I'm just going off the strength of that's off the top. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, yeah.
As a parent, I've seen too many times when people force too much on their kids. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And when you do that, you're gonna be let down. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can't set the expectation too high
because
you don't know what your kid like.
You're trying to put yourself into your kid.
You're not in their body. You're not in their body.
They have parts of you. They think like you, but they're not you.
Exactly.
Also,
they process it differently.
People, we're all product of our experience and all that. And at the end of the day, you brought a child to the world. They're all their experiences, their first 16, 17, 18 years of life are going to be created by you as a parent. So to an extent, you do kind of have a say so in their identity, what they like, what they learn to. What they learn to believe in, what they perceive as good and bad. So that's what raising a boy or a girl, my opinion.
Man, I feel like, you know, and I don't have kids, but once again, my little brothers. And, you know, from seeing them niggas from like babies, like literally changing their diapers and all that shit, and now to seeing them now becoming young men, and having conversations with these niggas. The whole time I'm talking to these niggas, I just be looking at these niggas thinking about when they was babies. And the shit just be tripping me out, cause it be so crazy, cause these niggas have their own opinions, now they're becoming men. And nigga, the only thing I care about is trying my best to take the bullshit out of the world and show them the genuine side of the world. Not show them what I want them to see, but show them this is what shit really is. You make a decision. You've been around me long enough. You know, you train. I know you know how to make a decision.
I don't want my little brothers to have the same mindset that I have.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to.
I don't want to train
y'all niggas to be way better.
Be
Y'all should see way more. They should see
Exactly.
shit from my perspective, my dad's perspective. They should
Aunties,
see shit from all y'all niggas' perspective. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got input.
Yep.
All y'all around them. All of y'all role models. You know what I'm saying? And niggas gotta see that. They looking up to us. We all doing good. You know what I'm saying? They looking at us like, damn, that shit crazy.
I think that's like the ultimate, you know, act damn near as a human. Especially if you have to say something like raising somebody, whether you're a parent, big brother, whatever. Like you got people that look up to you can influence, making sure they're better than you. So like, you know, fuck setting your limitations on them. Oh yeah, I think this, you gotta think that. Nah, I'm gonna give my opinion to you. In the day, you're gonna grow up into your own man. Or your own young lady, your own woman. So take my opinion, consider it, whatever, and then go have your own experiences and, you know, become your own person.
At the end of the day, like, I feel like, you know, and I'm not even the father in the group. Y'all two know, and I just live it vicariously through y'all. Like, this shit, raising a kid in this generation, man, you gotta come to him real, but you gotta still show them that, hey, this is the negatives, this is the good and the bad. Because there's so much influence in the world that, bro, there's so many people that's gonna be around. Hey man, let me get some of them Starbursts. Let me get some of them, bro. Let me get some of them. I'm gonna get back to that. Let me get some of them Starbursts. But there's so much bullshit in the world, man, that you wanna shield. You wanna shield these kids from everything, but you can't do that. Because they gonna see it somehow, and if they see it and you didn't prepare them for it, it's gonna go wild.
I feel like if you hide shit from your kid, it's gonna make them more curious to like want to find out on their own.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Keep it 100.
Be real with your kid, and like so like they're more aware about what's going on in the world than being a kid in a nutshell. Kids are very intelligent.
Y'all remember being a kid? Y'all remember picking up on
answer
shit?
that question.
I have a
Be
question.
honest.
I have a question. It's a specific question,
What's good?
and it's because it goes back to you said something about hiding the role, whatever. You know, so me and my ex, we used to disagree on that. And this ain't no bashing stuff. She's still top 5 person I ever known. We just not compatible, whatever. She good people. Anyway, we disagreed on this. I don't think personally, once I have kids, I'm not letting them watch TV, and you know, a homosexual scene come on TV, a girl on girl, man on man. Again, I'm not saying I'm not.
He took that right up.
He took it right where he needed to be.
No, I'm not saying
He took it right where he took it right where it needed to go. I'm calling this job, bro. Hey.
But you know what? Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I personally disagree with it. I don't want my kids watching that. I know she said the same thing you said, Sean. She's okay if you hide your, they're gonna see it in real life eventually. So if you hide it from them now, like, you know, that's only gonna make them more curious. I believe, you know, and again, I'm gonna let people be who they be. You know, I have nothing to say bad about gay people. I have gay friends. It's all cool, it's all gravy. But again, I have my opinions, my personal beliefs. And I don't want to, I'm trying to think of the right word, push that on my kids, you know, or
Make that
I don't want to influence them.
Not to cut you off, because he transitioned it so well. The next thing I was gonna ask y'all.
Let him say what he gotta say. Go ahead.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Just real quick. I feel like you don't have to push it on your kids because social media and TV, everything is pushing it on our children and us. Like they're throwing.
I think it's gonna pass. I think it's gonna pass. Like, I know they want acceptance and all that, which I'm cool. Again, I respect it. I would never tell anybody to hide who you are. Stay in the closet. Like, no, be who you are, and the world's gonna embrace you. Whoever doesn't embrace you, cool. You don't gotta rock with each other.
Go ahead.
But it's a difference between making it, allowing us to accept it, and then just kind of, you know, pushing it on everybody.
Yeah, like I feel like they're forcing us to accept the LGBTQ.
LGBTQ, you gotta get on the left. LGBTQ.
I feel like they're forcing.
I'm gonna break that down.
No, you ain't gotta do all that.
It's like they're forcing us and our
To
children.
accept that culture.
I accept it.
I'm saying
to
to integrate.
integrate in everything.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
The reason why it was transitioned so well, man, is because one of the questions I was gonna ask is y'all thoughts on Dwayne Wade's son, Zaya.
I'll speak.
You got it.
It's tough.
As a parent, that shit is tough.
That's tough.
That shit hurt me to my soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially,
You know what I'm saying?
Watch that.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
His shoes, but he's a celebrity, so like it's just out there. Like
But at the end of the day,
out there.
it's nothing wrong with it,
It's
man.
not.
But at the same time, that little boy, what he about 13, 14? You really don't think about when you was 13, 14 compared to what your mindset is now. All of us, we can remember kind of when we was 13, 14. You're not able to process it. Go ahead.
At that point,
Yep.
your kid is already gay. You can't be mad. You gotta
Yeah,
accept
but like,
it. Hold on.
But
Along the way, I'm about to tell you this.
It's a way.
Hold on, let me tell you this.
You got it.
At that point, he's already gay. Like I said, he's already gay. Time out. Listen, somewhere along the line, somewhere along the line, nigga, he's 14, 15 years old. As a parent, he did something wrong.
That's not great. That's not
As
great.
a parent, he did something wrong, bro.
if you
You can't be mad at nobody but yourself. It's already there.
If you talk to gay people, bro, they claim that they knew or felt that they was gay or felt different and like didn't like girls at an early age in life.
Bro,
And they
I'm not even
and
girls
they
that did
didn't
like
realize that it was being gay until they got older, and they was like, damn.
because
I
it could have
like
been,
the same sex as myself.
It could have been, bro.
But like they don't know how to tell their parent because you know you
You
see
done made them
boy
feel
and girl and
uncomfortable,
shit.
Yeah.
Your parents is boy and girl, so
That's
it's
what they
just
used
like
to. But at the same time, though, like this, though, as a parent, you know your child so well that you're gonna see little signs like, oh, my kid might be.
Parents
if
gonna
I got
know,
a
Bro,
girl,
you can
my
position
kid
it
might be
correctly.
doing
This is the thing. This is what you do. This is,
you
bro, this is,
know.
and I'm not
You
giving a
know
remedy.
shit.
I'm not giving a remedy to shit because I don't know shit. What I'm saying is that you can reposition that shit. If you notice early,
You can reposition it.
if you notice early that your son
gotta catch it
is
very early.
Yes, if you notice
You
that
gotta
your
catch
son
it
is
early.
gravitating
And
more
be like, nah, we
to
don't do that.
no, don't do that. Don't shut him down. You ain't gonna shut him down. What
gotta
you gonna
teach him,
do?
right.
What you gonna no. What you do is you be like, no, we ain't gonna play with that, but I'm gonna get you something else. We ain't gonna play with that, but I'm gonna get you something else. And you grab that shit early, bro. Like it's ways to reposition the shit. It's ways to get around. I ain't saying, man, that it ain't possible, but if you doing what you need to do in the house as a dad and you talking to your kid,
And
you a man.
One thing
So
I
he
can
gonna
say,
feel like
one thing I can say is this: my mom, she works in that field, you know, she with the LGBTQ community. So that's why I'm kind of knowledgeable on all of that shit because she be informing me of that shit. You know what I'm saying? She make sure I know, like, you know what I'm saying, what the correct terms and shit, so I don't be out here offending people and shit. You know what I'm saying? And one thing she really always taught me was to be accepting. You know what I'm saying? And you can't really judge a motherfucker.
You can't judge nobody.
That's why I said
We
I
have
accept
no
it.
room to judge.
And the thing
Nobody
is
has
this.
no
The
room
thing
to
is
judge.
this. Nowadays, it's so fucking crazy. You don't even know what a person is feeling. You don't know what they going through. This motherfucker might off theyself just off the strength of some shit you
Bro,
10 minutes later, I'm talking to them.
I got
They
a
go
story.
home and do some shit.
To be
I just talked to
I don't
bro.
even care about that shit. Like saying I don't
Yeah,
care
you
about
don't
it.
care about
yeah,
sexuality.
Yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
judge. I don't
You,
care about that.
but
But if you gay,
I don't have no hate or nothing towards gays,
Yeah.
transgenders, or
I'm not
nothing like that.
Go ahead, Charles. I got a story.
I'm just saying, me personally, like as a dad, I got a son. He about a year old. Like now, like walking around the house, I get the little girl stuff. You know, I got nieces and stuff. They leave little girl toys. I get it out the way and stuff. But like, you know, I be thinking about it now, and like, I would be more accepting to it growing up. And you know, I wouldn't put me and my son's relationship in between that.
And I know people that have done that.
Yeah, like I'll get it out the way. I try to coach him as a youngin, like try to coach him like
That's
we don't do that like y'all was saying. But if it ever get to the point where it's gonna put our relationship,
Let it go.
yeah, I
Real
know.
quick, man.
Yeah.
I got a story, yo. I was in Kroger's like last summer, maybe 2 summers ago, and there is this drag queen dude in there, working there. He was in there every time I went to Kroger's. And he was tall, big, 6'6", athletic looking dude. He just, you know, had makeup, hair, all that stuff. So, not no disrespectful stuff, but most of the time I never spoke. I just simply walked past, get my groceries, walk past, and don't even say nothing, and look at him, none of that. One day I'm leaving out, and we made eye contact, and just me being who I am, I just said, how you doing? Well, have a nice day. I said something, you know, just acknowledging him on some cool shit.
Exactly.
And he smiled at me. It wasn't no weird fruity smile. It was just like a,
Accept it.
it made him. I ain't gonna lie, it warmed my heart because I could tell he was surprised. One, he was surprised. I acknowledged him, and then it made him feel good. Like, dang, somebody looked at me today. Somebody spoke to me. Somebody treated me as if I was normal.
An actual person.
And that shit changed. That shit changed my whole perspective, bro. I'm like,
Facts,
oh yeah,
bro.
I can't be out here like, you know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Why be homophobic? You're not.
I didn't came in contact and worked with like numerous gay people, and like, bro, if you ever sit and talk to a gay dude, they're actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And like, bro,
homo.
their perspective, no homo. Their perspective on life is different, and like they can really tell you how to get a girl. They can really help you out with females because they hang around females most of the time, and they just, you know, like they gay, but they cool people, bro.
Hey, Eli High, man.
Oh, I said, look at
Eli High, man. Hey, how's it being a father, man?
Hey, man, we already talked about that on the last episode. If you haven't watched the last episode, make sure you tune in. You know what I'm saying? Follow us at
UNT, man. How's it
like and subscribe. Xposed Podcast.
Do your tag, man. Do your thing.
You know
You got it. You got it, man. That's my co-host right here.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna touch on that one more time. You know, being a dad is the greatest thing that could ever happen to us.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I ain't telling you to go have kids because everybody's situation different. Don't have kids, but before you die, make sure you have some kids. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I love my baby. She grown. She know her whole ABCs.
Yes,
she ain't need it too. She ain't even. She right in that middle. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to. But
If
she
my kid ain't as smart as her, I tell you this all the time. My kid ain't as smart as her, man. I don't want it, bro. It gotta be as smart as her, bro. For real. She's a genius, bro. She's a genius, for real.
She been grown since she been pimping since been pimping. What you think about it, nigga?
Man,
How was being a dad? What's your
Being a
perspective?
dad, I got a little boy, you know, a little Ace. It's my boy. It's good. I like it. You know, like it make me look at myself different. You know, when I look in the mirror, I gotta take.
You got a reason.
Yeah,
It
I
ain't
gotta,
just about you.
Tighten up, man.
You
I
gotta
gotta
tighten up.
take
Tighten up.
certain
Hey,
shit
man.
different.
Hey, man. Come on,
But
man.
it's definitely good, though. It's definitely good. It's worth it. At the end of the day, it's definitely worth it.
I mean, like being a father, man. Like y'all, how do y'all feel about like going to clubs or bars? Like everybody, but how do y'all as fathers, like y'all got kids? So how do you like? Would you rather go to a club or would you rather go to a bar?
I'd rather be with my kid. No,
I'm talking about if you going out. If you going out, like if you going out, are you conscious every time? Like, no, I'm really not gonna go out
Now
tonight.
this is the thing. This is what I was headed to. You know what I'm saying? Say, you know, I would rather be with my kid at all times, but as a parent, you know what I'm saying, and you know, you got to make sure you still maintaining your own personal lifestyle. So I think it's important. You got to make sure you're getting out and having fun. You know what I'm saying? And but just don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Not taking care of your motherfucking responsibilities because that don't even.
Niggas that don't take care of their kids, I don't want you.
That shouldn't sit right.
If you don't take care of your kids, I can't respect you because how am I gonna respect you as a friend? How am I gonna call you my nigga if you can't take care of your kids?
Y'all niggas had kids and y'all ain't taking care of them. You ain't my nigga.
Yeah, you ain't my nigga, man. Like simple.
I'm on your ass like nigga. Where the fuck your kid at? We gotta get.
You ain't seen your kids.
So
You ain't talked to your
fucked up,
kids.
man. It's so fucked up. Like I said, as a man, you know, you set the motherfucking standard for everything. Nigga. I don't know what he laughing at, but
Eli got me fucked
Hey,
up.
nah,
Like he's laughing
I
at me.
do like seeing like my friends' kids and shit, bro. I love
Look at Eli, bro.
Hey, I do love babies, bro. I love y'all kids.
Going out and shit be fun though, but when you walk in that house and see a little nigga or see a
Hey,
little
that
girl,
gotta be a
like,
blessing.
that shit be.
And while you out, you gotta.
Nigga, I will sit at the crib and just look at my kid. Like, on some shit like this, let him play around, play the game, woo woo. I mean,
Hey.
just sitting there just looking at him like, nigga.
That's funny as
Cause
fuck.
nigga, that's my kid. Like, nigga, that's my kid, bro. Like,
Bro,
nigga, I don't wanna really go anywhere, nigga. This is my kid. I'm just looking like, bro. That's my kid, nigga.
Nigga, you know about that. That's funny as fuck you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Growing up, bro, I used to be just doing random shit, and I just catch my dad just staring at me like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, and that's what dad's everything looks like, nigga. I
You know
made
my
you.
dad said, he was like, you my son, nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, I made you. Like, nigga.
Robin, she was running around, I'd just be like, I'll be smiling at her.
I already know it.
That should be
You're
crazy.
like your dad doing that shit.
He did look like his dad when he did that. He did. Hey, shout out to Uncle Al.
Shout out, man.
Shout out Pops.
Yep, for sure, for sure.
Pops. You know.
So in all this shit, man, like, in everything that we done talked about, everything that's going on in the world, shootings at the malls, you know, trying to live every day without offending everyone. Like, how do you gain peace of mind living in this shit?
Man, I did right.
Yep. He on it. He on some shit though. He on some shit.
Elijah, go ahead. Elijah goes first. Everybody let him speak.
No, I was just thinking about that the whole time. But no, self care is important. You gotta take time for yourself. You know, even if you gotta, wake up in the morning early, make some food, make some breakfast. Just take the time to yourself.
Get your day started.
Yeah, get your day started.
I'm just laying in bed till 12 o'clock.
Man, you can't. Don't sleep in, man.
One thing I've been doing every day, bro, and I told a couple people about it. Shout out to the person who taught me that though. Every morning I wake up early as fuck at like 6 o'clock and just drink lime water, just chilling. And then just playing music. Swear to God, nigga, lime water, it boosts your immune system, digestion. I'ma send you the shit. The shit do a lot, bro. Skincare, all that shit.
Get some sea moss.
Get some sea moss. Yeah, man, yeah. All right, come on.
We back.
But yeah, man, get your day off right. If you get your day off right, get your mind right. For real, you need to, bro. You need to really, whatever you do, pray, meditate, whatever you do, early, as soon as you wake up, get that shit out the way.
Shit,
Get it out the way. Work out.
The way you
Hey, some push-ups real quick. Get that blood pumping.
You know why? Make your bed.
Make your motherfucking
Hey,
bed.
I don't do that. I be sick, bro. I don't do that. I don't.
You make your bed,
go
bro.
get you a new bed set.
You gonna feel good, bro.
They said that's the first task.
Hey, I'm gonna order me a bed set or a new one. I got a bed set.
Yeah, we all got bed sets,
I got
but
bed sets.
get new shit. You know what I mean? Get new comforters and shit.
I got a new one like last week.
Yeah. So you feeling good?
I'm about to
Hey,
order
he
it
feeling
good.
Look. Hey, check Macy's and Polaris.
He on that sponsorship.
Check Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Burlington.
Yeah. Look,
Ooh.
so I just moved back, right? So I just moved back to Columbus, right?
Yeah.
I just got a new bed, bro. That shit, like,
Let me
it
find
vibrate, bro. That shit be vibrating.
Hey, that's the one that moves
Down,
this.
man. I be out
Yeah.
there like this.
Hey, that should probably be some different sleep every night. You sleeping different every night.
I'm already know it.
Man,
But so you said, man, just wake up, get your mind right. What y'all think? How you get peace of
I
mind in this
definitely
shit?
say, you know what I'm saying, just make sure you make time for yourself. Make sure whatever it is for you, you know what I'm saying, what makes you happy. What do you feel like, all right, what are you lacking in? What area are you lacking in that you feel like, man, I got to make sure I get this done tomorrow.
Exactly.
Me, I got to make sure I work out, just like he said, I got to every day. What I need to work on, I need to make sure I wake up, eat some breakfast, because breakfast is the most important day of the meal. I mean,
Most important day of the
I'm
day.
all right. Middle of the day. You gotta have your breakfast.
I eat breakfast every morning.
Breakfast make you hungry
Every
for
single
lunch.
morning, bro.
When you eat your lunch, your metabolism going.
Your metabolism, and that's what keep niggas at a good weight, at your
Yep.
standard weight,
Mhm.
because you eating your metabolism. When you eating once
And
a
when
day,
you working
that's
out-
when you gonna get fat as fuck.
And when you working out,
And you working out, yeah, you gonna be
You're
solid.
gonna
You gonna be solid.
be energized, all that.
your body is
Hey,
a
this
machine.
nigga take out.
That's how you supposed to treat
I
it.
eat
Why
once
you
a
do-
day. I'm a skinny nigga. You said we're gonna get fat. I'm trying to get.
Right, bro. You ain't get no dad weight, no nothing, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be on them. That exotic get you.
That shit keep me looking like Uncle Snoop.
Hey man,
Skinny.
Man, hey, y'all got any shout outs? Who y'all want to shout out?
exactly. Hey, I
Y'all
said,
got any shout out?
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Shit.
Shout out to Plant Joint. If you like plants, go tap into the plantjoint.com. It's a black owned business.
Yeah.
They got some nice stuff on there.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
I just got my first plant, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck kind of plant it is.
I peeped it. I don't know what the fuck it is either, but I
It's
peeped
like
it.
3 plants in one. That shit hard. That
I
bitch
wanna
exotic. But I got that bitch at Lowe's. I was trying to look at the tag to see what kind of motherfucker plant it was, but it didn't say on there. So. But
I need some
Man,
vibes.
shit.
go ahead.
No reason.
I had to, you know, sauce the shit up a little.
I'm gonna give my motherfucking shout outs to Mom Dukes, Pops, raising me, keep giving me, you know, I had a cool life. I was blessed. Shout out to my brother D. Rich here.
Shout out Dave.
Shout out to y'all don't know my man, but I'm gonna shout out my man anyway. My boy Mike Bucket. Shout out Mike Buckets. And shit, that's it.
That's it.
Shit.
Shout out to Eli. He hard, man.
Appreciate
Shout outs
it,
to-
man.
Yeah, shout out
Shout
to
out
Eli
to-
for coming through, man.
Back from
Yeah.
he was going for about 5-6 years, man.
Yeah, definitely going.
Beat it. 10
Hey,
years, no
hey,
tears.
but you was eating the coney
He's
though.
in Michigan.
See, this is the thing. We know about the coney. Them niggas don't know about
Coney's
coney.
go crazy.
They don't know about
man.
Coney.
Check out Abe's Coney, man, for sure.
Where is that?
Go to Ypsilanti.
Yeah.
Ypsilanti. You know, for sure, though. Go to Ypsilanti, bro.
Hey, shout out my mom. Shout out brothers. Shout out my dad. Shout out Aaron. Shout out CT. Shout out Ron sitting in the cut.
Six more days.
Shout out the dog, man. Shout out to the dog, man.
Hey, for sure. Shout out our cameraman, the Aaron you know, and my guy CT.
Yes.
CT on the angle right now. I
Doing their
appreciate
thing,
you,
man.
my guy.
Shout out to them. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be no Exposed podcast, man. The Exposed podcast live. We back. We here. Season 2, episode 2. We coming back. And we love y'all, man. We gonna see y'all in the city. We about to
Group
continue.
shot
we
real
about to
quick
continue
before
to
we
get,
turn
you
this
know
shit
what I
off,
mean?
man. Everybody smack this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, everybody,
I was the
man.
only one drinking this shit the whole time, man.
Hey, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna just drink this. I'm gonna drink this. Yeah.
That's like my third.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm there with you.
come
Where you at,
on.
Daddy?
Damn.
He already drank
Oh
this
shit, I ain't stretching over there, man. You already know what
I'm
it
putting
is.
this bitch in my cup.
Yep.
Hey,
Shout out to y'all, man.
If you watching
We out. We'll be back.